The individual stars on this team have shone brighter than almost anyone else this tournament.
Absolutely, and even the matches have a personal flavor there. If you're thinking that we're going to see a Park versus Nash in Worlds Finals, that is just absolutely poetic.
Beautiful. Indeed, those two friends going up against each other. They have been working so hard for this, both celebrating their first World Championship entry, actually, and now immediately being in the finals of that is crazy good.
Goats.
Yep, fantastic minds for the game, fantastic hands for the game too, of course, navigating through a very punishing timer, as you saw in Ragnarok's semi-finals victory.
Yep, definitely. Chris Thomas, before his brother won the World Championship, he timed out while being on his last interruption, taking away an access code talker with the Firewall Dragon effect. Team Ragnarok thought they were out of the tournament. This was going to be the end of their run. But then the field of Chris just exploded. The timer was gone in such an intense mirror match. You have to take your time. You have to really think it through. But you also have to be wary of the timer, because it is going to come back to bite you.
Yeah, and you said you're thinking things through, and in a 3v3 competition, you're thinking things through not only on your own, but with your teammates. And therefore sometimes it takes a little longer, because you are talking about things, you're checking back with your team captain, you're like, should I do this or should I rather go this route? And they took a little too long and therefore lost that game.
And that is something I want to bring up, because Chiba Corp are such a new team by comparison. We thought that they'd be communicating non-stop, and of course Park renowned for his mind for the game and his communication about it, and yet now look at them making it all the way here despite.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my whole like computer was lagging, and I was like, nobody's here.
I mean, sometimes it's also maybe enough to be incredible individual.
I was
players,
like,
right?
okay. I was like, because it was showing me not live on my Twitch, so I was like, all right, am I not live? Is my OBS broken?
Definitely help you if your teammates are worried about your game. And you
Oh my god, you guys. I could not have given a shit about this until I heard what happened last night, and then I was like, I gotta go check.
Attention duelists.
Oh shit.
It's time for one more final today as part of your coverage for the Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship Series.
Good morning, Raisin. Yeah, go to sleep.
It's time to crown our Yu-Gi-Oh!
I just wanna see what it looks like.
So, let's introduce your teams. Your blue team.
Do they actually get to go on stage, or do they have to play in a little dark room like the Duel Links players? Oh wow, they actually get to come out of the dungeon. So am I on crack, or did the Duel Links players not get to come out on stage and they had to stay in just like a little dark room and play Duel Links together? I literally thought they were gonna do this with these guys too. I was like, there's no stage. Holy shit.
Incredible Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel action. I can't wait to see exactly who is going to.
What happened? Okay, so from my understanding, they put a schedule that this was gonna start at 4 AM, and then they were gonna do the rush duel, and then the speed duel, and then master duel, like they do every year. And then at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning, nothing happened for 3 hours, and they progressively kept pushing back the finals time in game. So it started at like 5 o'clock, and then it went to 6 o'clock, and now it's fucking 11 o'clock in the morning, and they're just starting the finals. So they are starting the finals 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 5 hours late. So 5 hours late from when they said it was going to be started in game. It's 5 hours later that they're actually going to finally do this. Hi, G-Pulse. And from my understanding, I just watched the Duel Links finals, and by watched I mean I put it on my second monitor and glanced at it every now and then. They didn't get to go out on stage, they just played in a dark little room with like some random people standing behind them, so they didn't even let the Duel Links players out of their cages. They locked them in the dungeon, they put them in the basement so no one could see what it looked like. Let me see if I could rewind and show it to you real quick, because I actually don't give a shit about about the gameplay of this game. I only care about how bad the production value was. I made a clip too. Let me see if they delete the clip. Can you guys hear me over the dueling, over the talking as well? Because like, I don't know how loud they are because I actually don't care what they're saying. So okay, is this today? Or no, this is 20 minutes. What the fuck is this? A commercial? Recent broadcast. 20 minutes. This is 20 minutes?
Too much of the goblin biker memento from any of these other
I just want to see.
and
Okay.
yet here he is rocking
Yeah,
with
so
it
look.
all the way to the finals.
Can you see them? They're in this little tiny room, like by themselves. So did they didn't let them out on stage? I think I have to go to a. I think the VoD was like. I think the VoD was split, so I have to go to the other.
And also there was said Luca Feuern. They did like 33% everyone on building the
Where did the dueling finals start?
For
Okay,
two
speed duel
seasons,
finals.
now they managed to
Did they
qualify
look
as a
like
team
they're
for
out
the
of their
2
little
years
room?
ago.
Like, did they get to go out on stage, or were they just like,
After this
fuck you?
beat semifinal. Is it their time to win?
Yes,
Like,
indeed.
where are they?
Especially given, again,
Where
as
did
you
they
mentioned
where
earlier,
did they put them?
he qualified through the duelist
Look at the
cup,
Rush Duel
not the
players.
regional
Where
cup.
are they?
His triumph in an international
Did they not let them out on
tournament.
stage? They didn't let them out?
Player in the world. And
Is this
that's followed
them?
by Joey putting on one of the most
I guess
dominant
not. So,
domestic
like,
performances by
they
pulling
made
together
everybody
the crowd
play
from North
in
American
this like
regional
random
qualifier.
back room, but they let the Master Duel players out onto a stage. But they didn't let the duel players out, Duel Links players out at all. That's so depressing. Oh my god, Duel Links end of service. Yeah, they made them play in the bathroom. That's low-key fucked up. There's better production in the Tekken World Championship, alright? And no one plays that fucking game. I'm low-key depressed for the Duel Links players. That was actually really fucking mean. Like, unless I missed it and they were on stage, but it, like, here's the stage, so it doesn't look like it.
It's these two that made it out. They have overcome all obstacles, all other competitors.
Like, I just don't understand, like, why you couldn't let them walk out. Like, oh, they're not even on the stage. They're in a fucking box. Oh my god, is that where they played? Why are they in that little box?
To be feared. Two teams exited, and then they also win the semifinals to just meet back
What?
up again. And both of these teams.
Is that where Am I losing my shit? Like, why are they in that little box? This isn't League of Legends where, like, you can look at the other player's map. Like, what the fuck is that? They zoomed into the room to show Sniff is crying for winning, and that was it? Did they even interview him afterwards, or did they lose interview privileges after last year when that one guy begged that they wouldn't end of service Rush Duel?
World champions in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel category.
Yes,
Crying.
indeed, the third ever world champions in Master Duel, following on from Sniper.
I just, like, I don't understand how this is getting worse. Like, I'm only here to shit talk the World Finals, so if you were expecting something different, please leave. That would, yeah, Shelby begged that they wouldn't end of service Rush Duel. Poor guy. And they were like, that's it, you guys aren't allowed to talk anymore. Yeah, Rob's sleeping, and if you're here hoping he'll show up, he's not gonna, so I'm sorry. I'm so angry for him right now, because I was like, you know, I just feel bad for him, because, you know, a lot of people, you guys really think that he's, like, stone cold or whatever, but he has this false love for, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! That I told him is bullshit, and he should let go of it, because this company is so shitty that you should just stop believing in them altogether. Like, the fact that he thought he was gonna show up and actually see this by waking up at like 3 in the morning and putting his faith in Konami was just, it was like a little kid like wanting to see Santa. Like, it's not real, sweetie, I'm sorry. So I woke up, I was like, I told him, I was like, I'm not staying awake for that. Like, if you need to stream that, then you're on your own. He was like, it's fine, I'll do it by myself, it's okay. And he showed up all ready to try to cast for you guys, and then I woke up to his text messages today. I was like, let me know how it goes, and I was like, please wake me up if you need anything, like, if anything's going wrong, like our internet's fucking up or something. I don't fucking know. I'm a paranoid person. I'm a worrier. And I was like, wake me up if you need anything, let me know how it went, and let me know when you're waking up the next day. And he was like, yeah, I don't know what happened. It was like 4 hours of watching nothing, and they didn't do the finals. And I was just like, bruh, what the fuck is wrong with them? And so I clicked through his VoD, because I was like, what do you mean there was nothing? And I watched him looking in game. It said that the finals was going to be at 5 a.m. and then it went to 6 a.m. and now it's 11 a.m. and they didn't fucking happen. So I'm sorry, I need to say. Okay, so the Duel Links players played in the box then. They were not in a random room. But can I just say the box looks like shit. Alright, look at this box that these players are trapped in. There looks like there's, like, no chair space. There's some random person with an iPad, I'm gonna assume is a judge, literally right behind poor Nesh's head. Like, he has to play with that person, like, with their iPad, like, right behind his head. Same thing with Mist, man. It's just, like, right there. For some reason, the other team has no person hovering over them, breathing in their ear. And the background looks like a whiteboard. Like, am I losing it? It looks like they have, like, a whiteboard behind them, and it's dark. But while it's dark, at the same time, Luca has some giant ring light shining in his fucking eyes the entire time he's supposed to play. Can I just say, like, whoever paid to have that bright ass light in Luca's eyes, like, A+. You guys, I call it right now, Chiba Corp is gonna win because Luca is gonna get a fucking migraine from whatever light is shining in his fucking face like that. Why is it so dark in Chiba Corp's cubicle? There's no lights in there, man. It's just fucking dark as fuck. And then why is it dark on Nesh's side of the room, but Luca has to have this fucking, the power of the fucking sun in his face at the same time. Oh my god, I'm such a fucking hater, you guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, one team is dueling the Shadow Realm, and the other team has to duel with Hyperion's, like, cock and balls in their face. What's up, Speedy God? You're lost in Yu-Gi-Oh! News? So am I. This is the first time I've looked at Yu-Gi-Oh! In, like, probably like a whole ass year. Actually, since Fiendsmith came out. I don't know how long. And I looked for 5 seconds. This is, if you could not tell by the outstanding and beautiful production value, this is the Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship. This is the Master Duel Finals. Whoever wins, either Shadow Realm or Hyperion's cock and balls, will be the world champions of Master Duel. And they lock them in these tiny little boxes, deprived of oxygen. Dude, what if someone farts in one of those boxes? Like, they'll just die. Like, I don't understand why they're not. I know why they're not on the stage. Oh my god, I know why. I know why. Where's the other stream? This one. I have to watch a fucking Pizza Hut ad. Hold on, we're gonna get there. The Pizza Hut ad. Oh, sorry, it's DoorDash. The DoorDash ad will play. No, it's not because of they're not Japanese. There's a better reason why, and I'm gonna tell you in just a second as soon as I finish watching this ad. I fucking hate Twitch. Oh my god. Ah, yes, DoorDash. Okay, so how come the TCG... This is such racism right now. How come the TCG players get to play? I mean, they have to play, like, together, of course, because you have to see each other's cards. But how come they get this beautiful background? Like, are they on the stage and they locked the digital players in these fucking boxes and they're too lazy? I know why they're in these boxes. Because they're too lazy to move the computers off the fucking stage. They were like, you guys are not going to take up even 1% of anyone's strength, time, or effort, and we are not moving you off the stage for the TCG players that we actually like. You guys know that meme? Let me find it. Meme.
And honestly, Leo,
Okay, I found it. I'm gonna get it. Hold on, guys.
On the first turn, it would have played around the Lancea so nicely.
Let me find like a
I feel
blank
Joey is
one.
regretting not using that on the first turn now, and it's bringing him into a situation that he's in now right now.
Enzo with a single infinite.
All right, this
permanence
is
to
by.
try and turn off
This
some of
is
these
this is
negations
like a Star
that he
Wars
is
one, but you
facing
guys
down
know what I
right now,
mean.
but
Like,
it doesn't look too promising. And now you have Puck considering whether or not to commit a Dawn Dragster disruption.
so you know this meme.
Luka trying with the infinite
So this is Konami, and this is Konami the mom, and this is Master Duel and Duel Links, and they go, who's your favorite? And Konami goes, sweetie, I love you both equally. And then Master Duel Duel Links walks away, and then that's Konami with the TCG, and they're like, it's you and by a lot.
To play the game, it might as well be over immediately. Also, there's still 2 more cards in the hand of Puck, so maybe there is some more disruption targeting.
Which is, so I have a whole nother story about this. I have so much speculation. You're here, if you're here right now, it's for conspiracy theories, so I've got you on all of them. So, once upon a time, Konami and the TCG, they were like, I fucking hate the TCG. First of all, if you don't know that Konami hates competitive players, you're coping or living under a rock. Konami and Yu-Gi-Oh! As a whole hate competitive players. They like potato players and they like children. Konami loves children. I'm just gonna come out and say it. They love children. They hate competitive players. They kick them out of the venue as fast as fucking possible. They hate that they care about the game. They provide them no prizes. And they're like, why the fuck are you still playing this game? What is wrong with you? You're 30. Go do something more substantial with your life. They hate competitive players. So they were like, you know what? We need to find a solution to this. We need to keep up with the times. They made Duel Links, and they didn't believe in Duel Links. They didn't think it would be anything. They're like, we shit out 20 fucking digital games a year. We couldn't give a fuck about Duel Links. Took off, was amazing. They were like, holy shit, Duel Links. I think we got something here. Let's make Master Duel, so we never have to deal with these people in person ever again. That was the reason they made Master Duel. So that they would never have to see a sweaty competitive player, not but once a year for this shitty little Worlds. And they were like, it's going to be brilliant. People will be able to play the game without having to see each other, without having to smell each other. It's going to be perfect. It's going to blow up. It's going to have 100,000 concurrent players on fucking Steam every fucking day. That's why they came out with it on Steam. I was there. I was under the desk by the trash can listening while they were having this conversation. I have first-hand knowledge. Then I was escorted out of the building, never to return. But anyways, Master Duel came out to roaring success, by the way. I don't know what that sound was. Oh, bits. Thank you so much for the bits. Hello, Gia. It's been a long time. Hope all is well with you and Dkayed. This is Jexile. Jexile, I remember you. You're hour past now. Nice to see you again. Okay, anyways, can confirm I was the trash can. It was nice seeing you. I'm sorry they had to rip us away from each other. So anyways, Master Duel came out to roaring success. I don't know what the peak player count was. I forgot. I think it was 120-something thousand. And they were like, that's it. We've done it. We never have to see those little shits ever fucking again. This is the best thing to happen to us. And then, I'm sure you all know the story because you were there. Through a series of stupid fucking decisions, Master Duel slowly slipped down to a pathetic maybe, what are we at right now? 9,000 concurrent players a day? Ugh. Pathetic. Dead fucking game, if I do say so myself. And they were like, wait a second. This is not what we thought it was going to be. So have you ever had parents? I know, it's hard to imagine. Have you ever had parents and you just like, you were really like, they thought you were really smart as a kid? Like, I'm talking from experience here. They thought you were like super fucking smart as a kid, and maybe you got into like a gifted class or some shit, like in the 4th grade, and your parents were like, holy fucking shit, I gave birth to a fucking genius. And then as your life went on, you're actually just really mediocre, and you're actually not that smart at all. And then you're also a little lazy, so you kind of slip down into like a C average all through school. And then your parents are like hella fucking disappointed in you, because like they expected nothing at your birth, and then you like shocked them by accident, and then you leveled out into like what your adult life would be, and they're absolutely fucking ashamed of you. That is how Konami feels about Master Duel. That is how they feel about Master Duel 100%. It flew out of the gate to gargantuan fucking success. And oh, actually, you had an older sibling, the TCG, and you were smarter than them in like the 4th grade, so they were like, this is great. We can like put that kid up, we could put the older kid up for adoption and then just keep this one. But then you ended up being like more of a disappointment than your older siblings, so they're like, fuck, now we gotta put this one up for adoption. That's exactly what's happening. Well, that one's Duel Links. Duel Links is getting put up for adoption. Master Duel is the middle child, and they're still in existence. They still think that you have a chance to go to Harvard, but you have no fucking chance whatsoever to go to Harvard. It's not fucking. In fact, you're not even going to go to community college. That's what's happening with Master Duel right now. Yeah, Duel Links is a late stage abortion. All right, here. Okay, let me gather my thoughts, because I didn't plan on streaming anything related to Yu-Gi-Oh today, but as I got here, I was like, I feel obligated to speak out against the low production value of this. So if you don't know, also, if you're not terminally online like I am, there was a Reddit thread. And I think this Reddit thread was on the actual R Yu-Gi-Oh! And not R Master Duel. I think they also put it on R Master Duel. But as you know, R Master Duel doesn't give a fuck about what's on the subreddit. I know, personally. So we just left it. But on R Yu-Gi-Oh! They removed it. That's how good this post was. You know the post is good if R Yu-Gi-Oh! Fucking removes it, because there's no fucking fun allowed on that subreddit whatsoever. Now, I could understand why it may have been removed for, I guess, misinformation, perhaps, because the post itself was a screenshot of Pokemon World Championship and this absolutely, like, massive fucking football field, like, Super Bowl-looking hall of, like, Pokemon fans, and the actual, like, place they were playing on stage looked like one of those fucking Pokemon battle arenas or whatever. And they were like playing on it, so it looked extra fucking cool. And then it was a picture of a regional for Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a regional, it's not a world championship, and it looked like shit, so it was extra funny. It looked like fucking, you guys know, like, maybe you're not as old as I am to remember this, but you guys know there was like some kind of like convention that was planned for like DeviantArt or some kind of equivalent site. It was supposed to be like some crazy convention that they like advertised was like this massively cool event. And then when people got there, it was like a fucking empty room with like a ball pit and like a little children's pool blown up with a ball pit. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? And then you know that other thing that happened, like where all these influencers paid to go to like this fire convention on like a private island. and then they got there and it was like a barren wasteland. That's what the Yu-Gi-Oh! Regional looked like. Did they win already? I wasn't paying attention. So anyways, that's what it looks like. So they were like, this is misinformation because that's Pokemon Worlds and this is a TCG regional. So they removed it. So if you can remake that meme with the, Firefest, thank you. So if you could remake that post, but now you can actually use a screenshot of the tiny little prison box they locked the digital Yu-Gi-Oh players in, I think that would be really funny.
Craziest thing about Allure of Darkness is sometimes you negate that card and your opponent's like, thanks for
Hourpass, thank you so much for your sub. Thank you for giving my absence. It's good to see you in the community staying strong. I'll continue supporting. Hope things get better in the TCG. Yeah, I'm really sorry. If you guys, like, all of my salt comes from a place of love. Like, I have a Yu-Gi-Oh tattoo on my body that's bigger than anyone's head, okay? You know how much you have to love something to dedicate an entire piece of your body to it in forever permanence? Like, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm just disappointed that I don't think Konami loves Yu-Gi-Oh! As much as I do. Like, holy shit. It's just, like, crazy. Did someone win the tournament? Because I wasn't paying attention. Or did they just win that round? Yeah, we criticize and hate out of love. Like, I, for one, am personally offended over the racism against the Duel Links players. Even though I now know that they were forced into the same little box as the Master Duel players. How does that feel? How does it feel to know that Konami dedicated the same amount of money to you as they did Duel Links? That's got to be embarrassing. Okay, let me tell you the story. So I have this giant cut on my wrist now from Verso, my little kitten. Let me tell you this. So I'm sitting here and I'm watching the Duel Links finals and quietly laughing at them because of their little box prison. And my kitten, Verso, if you don't know who he is, you go on my Instagram. I have a story of him up right now. He jumps on my desk and then he jumps on my lap. And I'm like, why are you wet? Like, the entire side of his body is wet. I'm like, why are you soaking wet? And I, like, put my hand in the wet, you know, to, like, move his fur and, like, make sure, I guess, I don't know, that he's, like, not bleeding or something. So I'm like, okay, he's soaked. And then I smell my hand, and I'm like, oh my god, this is piss. I'm like, how is the entire side of your body soaked with piss? Where the fuck did you just come from? So I have to give him a bath. This is like 10 minutes before the stream, by the way. So I'm like, oh my god. So I get him in the bath, and of course he latches onto my arm and tries to pull himself out of the fucking water. So I'm like bleeding. And I'm like, okay, great. So I wash him, you know, I soap him up, and then I attempt to dry him. Of course, he's right over there. I attempt to dry him, and of course he doesn't want to be dried. He's already lost trust in me as a soul. So he's like, no, I just want to get away from you. So I'm like trying to dry him in this towel, and you know, he escapes, and he runs across the house wet. So I just like put this towel in like wherever he's like hiding under the table. So I like put a towel under there with him. I'm like, fine, dry yourself. You know, it's Florida, it's warm, so he's not gonna like catch a cold or anything, even though that's scientifically impossible to catch a cold from being wet. Anyways, and I was just like, so now I'm like, where is the pee in my house? You know, I'm like, where is this piss? Like, where did the piss come from? So it's like, I stream at 11, right? And it's like 10:58. And I'm like, god damn it, where is the piss? So I like do a lap around the house. I'm like, did he pee somewhere and then lay in it? He's never peed outside of his litter box. And then I'm thinking like, did one of my dogs like pee on him for some reason? Like, you know, animals will do that sometimes, right? They'll like pee on something they like or that they want to own. And I'm like, I'm looking at my dog, my male dog, and I'm looking at him in his eyes, and I'm like, did you piss on the cat? Like, I'm just like staring at him in his eyes.
extent here, but no
And he's looking at me, like, he doesn't know what's going on. I'm like, did you piss on this cat? Like, to be fair, I feel like if he peed on him, he would have been like drenched because he's a big dog, you know? I'm like, I don't think he pissed on him. So I walk around my entire house like looking for a puddle somewhere, maybe. Like maybe someone peed on the ground and he laid in it. Like, no one pees in this house. So I was like, okay, I don't know. So I just walked around and I could not find any piss. So I was thinking like, yeah, maybe he peed in the litter box and he peed on like the side of it and then like leaned into it. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with all these blood spatter analysis techniques of how this piss got all over him, and I've yet to find a solution. So I have no idea. Maybe it's Dkayed, he pissed during his stream earlier. No, I would have known if I woke up and he was covered in piss. This was an after breakfast piss, so it definitely wasn't that. Although Verso is enamored with the toilet. I don't know if anyone in the chat has cats. My cats are obsessed with the toilet water, and I don't know why. They have fresh, clean water. I've bought fountains. I've bought waterfalls. I have filled up regular bowls, flat bowls, so they don't interfere with their whiskers. I have spent probably hundreds of dollars on trying to find something that intrigues them as much as the toilet. Nothing so far. Rangar loves the toilet. If you leave the bathroom door open even a little, she will truck her way in there like it's life or death. And now Verso is very obsessed with the toilet. He likes when it flushes. Like, that is super interesting. And so, you know, Dkayed pisses with the door open like any self-respecting man. And he's like he's peeing, right? And the cat will come up and put his paws up on the toilet seat to watch the piss stream. That's what the new kitten is now doing. And I was like, you have to now close the door or you're gonna piss on the cat. So his whole life is being derailed by this new little baby. So now all doors must be closed while you pee, otherwise someone's gonna get pissed on, and unfortunately it won't be me. I had a cat that was obsessed with sleeping like the dude will sleep, wake up, eat, and go back to sleep. A Boondocks joke. Yeah, so, but again, I'm the only one awake right now, and I sure as hell didn't piss on the cat, so I don't know where that piss came from. I thought maybe both my cats do this thing near their water bowl where they like dig or like make biscuits like by the water bowl. It's not really making biscuits, it's more of like digging. Like, you know, when they cover stuff, they do that near the water bowl for some reason. They both do it. I thought it was just Rangar being fucking weird, but Verso does it too. And sometimes he'll do it so aggressively that he like knocks over the whole water. So I thought like he fell into his water bowl or he spilled the water bowl until I smelled it, and then I was like, oh no, that's definitely piss. I know what piss smells like. If you talk shit again, I'll piss on your cat. Thank you, Our Pass, for the gifted sub to Yep Bananas. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Why was Dkayed peeing with the door open anyways? I don't want to hear a waterfall every 30 minutes. Because I like to... I think, you know, like, a man peeing is when they're at their weakest. Because their back is to the rest of the world. I like to come up behind Dkayed when he's pissing and Peter laugh in his ear. It's my favorite thing to do.
To get rid of all of the follow-up that Nesh set up, so eventually it's... Malice can also handle...
He'll be trying to pee over. That's why he's got like a complex now. He's pissed and I'm like...
First turn. Yeah, Nesh now is facing with 2 cards in hand versus an Appaloosa, 2 set cards and probably a handful
it's like,
of interruptions.
There's something priceless about a man at his weakest. He'll be like, go away, I can't piss with you there. So it's like a 10-minute event.
just looks like an uphill loser right now. But great
Poor
start.
guy.
Ash Blossom is a perfect answer.
Yeah, really, really well played.
And then when I pee, so that like he can't return the favor, I like lock the door like it's a fucking fortress. I like padlock the fucking bathroom door. But you see, this is why women are the superior gender, because when we pee, we're facing the danger. Like when men pee, they face away from the danger. They have their back exposed. Weakness. When women piss, they'll make eye contact with a threat. And you can have a knife in one of your hands and a gun in the other while you're peeing. See, this is like amazing. You don't have to like hold yourself while you piss. Fucking superior gender, 100%.
Playing those hand directions that do not only stop the opponent from building their field on the first turn, but also work somewhat with breaking potential on your own turn. We saw the Ghost Ogre just basically taking...
Wait till you shower together. I can't shower with Dkayed. I just like TMI stream. But I can't shower with Dkayed because men, also the weaker gender, have some kind of like weird skin where like the water's too hot for them at all times. Like, I can't take the same temperature shower as him because that shit is cold to me. And if I put it on the hot that I like, his skin will literally like boil off. I don't know. Men are so weak. It's strange.
Perfectly, and then getting this momentum fusion, Ghost Bell, boom, and now again on the side of Enzo, it is absolutely crucial. Maybe they are all playing one.
Yeah, I think they just mixed it up, and I think that's a cool approach to the whole situation. When you just have one hand direction each, it's very hard for your opponents to predict.
Women are like immune to heat, I think. There's something about it. I know that women have like a higher pain tolerance as well.
Are we just going to see a battle?
Yeah, it's lava. It's the lava temperature water. It's like, how can you take a shower without the lava?
Points here, going to attack here with the Jessica.
And this will be Joey evening up the series against Ragnarok for...
Oh my god, guys. Can you believe it? Melissa won. That's so crazy. Oh my god, guys. Melissa won the game? Oh my god. You can wear a raincoat though? What, in the shower?
We are now guaranteed a third set
Guys, I have this really important question for you. Who's gonna win? Ryzeal or the deck that's not Ryzeal? I have no idea. This is a duel for the ages. I prefer cold ice shower. You're probably healthier then. They say like really cold water is like really good for you. As like so like way back when I was like in my 20s, when I was young and spry, instead of the old bitch I am today. You know, they say, like, if you get your hair bleached or, like, you get, like, color in your hair, you should take cold showers. Like, your hair should have, like, cold water. And I, like, tried that for, like, 3 seconds, and I was like, no, that's not for me. I'm sorry. Like, that's not fucking happening. I'm still young? Oh, man. No, I am not. I understand why my wife's cold showers make their skin stop. Yeah, see, that's why I'm old. I'm gonna age like a grape. But I don't see this. I don't really see the sun. So like, you know, I'm trying to be very objective about myself as I age because I'm gonna be 36 in like a month or two. So, you know, we're pushing 40. This is a big moment in a woman's life. I hear we expire at 30, so I'm like way past the expiration date here. And you know, I'm trying to be aware of like my aging. I like look in the mirror. I'm like, do we got the eye wrinkles yet? Like, how are we doing here? Like, and I don't know. I think I look the same. You know, and then, you know, I asked Dkayed, is like, just be honest. Like, do I look older? Like, he'd probably lie anyways, but he was like, I think you look the same. And I was like, well, you live with me every day, you know? I'm not older than Dkayed, no. Dkayed will be 36 in like 2 weeks. Dkayed is 1 month older than me.
And maybe in the end, with Luca
I'm thinking like, yeah, I'm thinking like once I get closer to 40, maybe I'll start getting like the crow's feet and stuff. But I'm not like worried about it, you know? I feel like the key to aging, like, you know, tell your daughters now. I feel like a lot of women age really, really poorly because they have no protein in their diet. And I feel like women on the fitness side, like that eat a lot of protein and have a lot of muscle, like your muscle extends. So like you got a lot of muscle in your face so that you don't need filler because I know you're losing collagen, but you have a lot of muscle so your face isn't like getting fucked as much. That's my theory. Yeah, they don't swallow as much. That's just my theory. That's what I believe. Because you know when they promote diets to women, they're like, eat yogurt and salads. And then all these poor women are skinny fat and like have no muscle at all. And if they eat like one cupcake, they gain 30 pounds. That's because they eat no protein. And then still like magazines and shit promote that to women. It's like really fucking bad. So that's why I believe most women don't age very well, because that lifestyle is promoted to them through their entire lives and they don't know any better. And then, you know, you have this whole life of struggling with like weight and everything, and then you get older and you gain a shit ton of weight and your face goes. It's very unfortunate. Stress, drugs, and alcohol age you more. That's true too. I don't drink. I think I have that going for me too. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna age fine. I'm not very big into like I will never get filler because I've read so much bad shit about it. So I think a lot of girls get like, they want to get like preventative procedures, and it just makes you look older because a lot of people associate plastic surgery with age. So even if it like looks good, you look older by default. Mila Kunis developed an eating disorder while filming Black Swan. She revealed this year. That is so sad. If you look at a lot of these girls and they have like little twig arms, like it looks like you could break them like without trying. I feel super terrible for them because I feel like they've been sold a philosophy that hurts them, like on purpose. There is no way the non-Ryzeal deck is going to win right now. Holy shit, I was lied to. Tearless lied to me. I'm so angry they're not on stage. Why are they in there? This is still upsetting me. Yeah, so they are all playing at the same time. This is such a fucked up like tournament. Like they are all playing at the same time, but they can help each other if they want to. So if you finish your game fast, you can talk to your teammates, which is like, I personally hate this 3-person thing. Only 1 out of 3 people qualified to be there. And then you're allowed to share strategies and shit. Like, it's so fucking weird. I actually just hate it. Your brother looks like he's getting skinnier every year. Yeah, Dkayed is in fucking great shape right now. Like, oh, fucking nut-worthy shape. Like, I'm so proud of him. He looks so fucking good right now. Which is like, we're talking a lot about health and aging because we are at the same age pretty much, and we're getting closer to, you know, aging and stuff. And I'm just like, I am getting like any middle-aged woman, I'm getting like more and more into like health and the fact that I don't want to just like reach for a cup and like tear my rotator cuff or some shit. Like, you know, muscle and flexibility will help you as you get older. If you trip and fall and you're not flexible, you will tear something. You will break something if you have no muscle. You will tear something if you have no flexibility. So as you get older, an injury that would take a person out will barely phase you if you're actually physically fit. You're Italian, you're going to be aging gracefully as long as you don't forget your olive oil and red wine. I would never forget my olive oil, my friend, and I eat like 10 pounds of garlic every day. I've used Ultimate Drip Therapy. Yes, that name is cringy. It helps regrow your hair and lose weight. Certified doctors do. I've never heard of that, and I'm gonna look that up. I've been taking like IGF, I think it is, to like promote growth hormone production, you know. Oh, they're not done yet. Oh my god. You look great for your age. Do you not feel that way? No, I feel great. I mean, I feel really good, especially strength-wise. I will say my body in particular is exactly the fucking same, but I think I'm probably in my best shape I've ever been. I could stand to lose 5 more pounds if I wanted to look super cut, but like strength and performance-wise, I am a fucking truck right now. Like, is he actually your brother, or you guys can together? I get confused. Yes. Does Dkayed happen to lift at all? He does, yes. He works out twice a week. Yeah, my body is a fucking machine. Like, throughout my whole life, I never wanted to be like... For me personally, I have absolutely nothing against everyone that wants to look the way they want to look. I'm so happy for you if you look the way you want to. For me, I never wanted to be small or skinny. I always wanted to be like fucking big. So, and I'm short, so I am a little meatball. So I'm very stocky, and I just like looking like if you ran into me, you would be the one to fall down. Like, that's just my thing. I'm trying to lose weight now, and it's so fucking hard. Started lifting more. Yeah, lift. If I could just give you any advice, it would be lift while you cut weight. 100%. Because if you lose your muscle when you cut your weight, you will eat 10 calories over what you're supposed to, and you will just gain a shit ton of weight. That's why I feel like a lot of fitness is a scam, because they will promote you to lose weight at all costs and not care how it affects you later in your life. I don't know how to stay motivated in the gym. I did well last week. I failed this weekend. It's so depressing. How you stay motivated is accepting that you don't need to be motivated and that it's just a routine. And that you don't need to every week do everything you need to do. And that doing even half of what you need to do is still good, and you shouldn't feel bad about it. I'm sorry I have to go, but I will return later today or tomorrow. Stay blessed. You too, Hour Pass. Thank you so much for stopping by. I miss you. You have to just make the gym part of it a routine, like breathing, and know that you don't have to always bang it out of the park every time. And if one week you're really busy, if you set yourself up to work out 2 to 3 times a week, and you only do it one week, it's fine. It's totally fine. As long as you average enough over time, you're totally good. What's my routine? I do pole twice a week, and that's my routine. I don't even lift anymore, to be honest with you. Because doing pole is lifting your body weight continuously in all these different ways. The only thing I am doing now is like physical therapy exercises for my shoulders, because I'm heavy. Like, I may not look heavy, but I'm fucking heavy for 5'2". I'm 145 pounds. And if you told anyone that you're 5'2", 145 pounds, they would think you're really looking different than I look, but I have a fuck ton of muscle. So I'm lifting 150 pounds in all these various different ways, and it started to make my shoulders like impinge, kind of. So I went to physical therapy, and I do a shoulder routine, but it's not for growth, and it's not for like aesthetics. It's for strengthening the little parts of your shoulder for all of like the range of motion that I do.
start being activated so
Can I do a guide on fitness tips? I really should, because I feel like my tips will be 100% different than anybody else's tips, because like everybody else's tips are like so cookie cutter of like eat and lift. Mine are more lifestyle tips of like, you know, set up a manageable schedule for yourself. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. You don't have to work out 7 days a week. You don't have to diet every single day. You know, it's you want to be in this for the long haul, not for 6 months or 3 months. You know, you want this to be your life. You want to look and feel a certain way forever, not just for a few months, you know, after you diet super hard. And for me, I monitor my weight periodically. Like a couple of months ago, I weighed myself and I'm like, holy shit, I'm 150. Like I've been gaining weight because I'm not really paying attention to it. So I was just like, okay, I'm 150. I want to be closer to like 140, 145. I'm just going to dial it back a little. And then over like 3-4 months, I'm back at 145. I probably want to go to 140 because it would honestly be easier on my shoulders if I weighed less because I'm lifting myself with my arms. So in pole, in acrobatics, you know, you have to be stronger the heavier you are. So for me, being lighter means I'm lifting less. So I'm like, probably want to go down another 5 pounds. So I just dial it back a little because I let myself loose, you know, a bunch. I'll be like, yeah, whatever. I'm not doing anything. I eat whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then like I reel it back in. So now is the reel back in after I didn't pay attention for like 6 months. So I'm just like, okay, just chill, you know, maybe I don't get that giant Cold Stone ice cream I've been getting, you know, once a week. And I cut that back to like once every other week or once every month, you know, and then I just gradually lose weight. You know, I used to count calories. I don't anymore because I can eyeball calories from so many years of just doing it. How often do you recommend to get on a scale? It's up to you. If you're causing yourself turmoil over it, then I don't think it's healthy. I used to weigh myself every day. And now I weigh myself based on like feeling. Like the reason I weighed myself and realized I was 150 was because I was like, wow, I feel really weak today. Like I can't lift myself as easily as I thought. Like, did I gain weight? And then I weighed myself and I'm like, oh, I did gain weight. Like that was obvious, you know? And then when I'm dieting though, just know that like whatever like calories you cut takes like a few days. Like whatever you do in your calorie count takes a few days to show up, and everyone's different, right? So you pee out excess like fat. So that's why you drink a lot of water, so you'll like pee more. But I would, if you're actively trying to lose weight, you could weigh yourself every day, but don't get hung up on that number. I would take a once a week number. So like every Sunday or whatever you weighed to last Sunday is the real comparison. I wouldn't say like, oh my God, I gained a pound from yesterday. That's mostly just like weight inside of you, like food and water and stuff, or sodium that's making you like, you didn't actually gain a pound of fat since yesterday, you know? So I wouldn't get too hung up on it. At this stage in my life where I've been involved in fitness for like years, you know, I just know in my head a lot of things. I weigh myself like once every couple of months just to like see. Is sodium bad in your opinion? I don't count my sodium and I eat a shit ton of salt and I don't care. If you're going to competition or something, you know, then if you have a heart problem, or I don't know what sodium affects, if you have a health problem where you're supposed to have low sodium, then please pay attention to your sodium. But I don't, so I don't pay attention to sodium. And I eat a lot of lunch meat. That has a lot of sodium in it and like preservatives and shit. You can lose weight eating anything. Like literally anything. You can at base level lose weight. What happens to the rest of your body in muscle and health and heart and kidney and shit, that is what really helps. And I didn't care about that in my 20s. I didn't give a shit about that. Now that I'm closer to my 40s, you know, I am more paying, I still don't pay attention to sodium, but I'm more paying attention. Like, I think my cholesterol was a little high, which was not a surprise to me with what I eat. So I was like, all right, you know, I gotta kind of watch it, you know. Yeah, sodium will make you bloated, and, you know, as a woman, you're bloated all the fucking time. So, for various different reasons. So, I don't really care about that in particular. But if you were going to the beach and you wanted to not look puffy, then you could look into, like, sodium. That's when you get really crazy. You could look into things like a lot of bodybuilders will eat a fuck ton of sodium and then for 3 days eat 0 sodium and a lot of water, and then it will like dry you out, but then you risk a lot of dehydration and shit. A lot of looking really good is a lot of being really fucking unhealthy. So, you know, it all depends what you're looking to do, you know.
We have not negated the
best way to diet is feed yourself with diet shakes, caffeine pills, and Ozempic. I am no one to talk about caffeine since I drink 1 Bang Energy and 2 coffees a day, so my heart's definitely gonna fucking explode at some point. But I would be careful with anything in a powder form, you know, just be really careful with what you take. Yes, a day. I drink 1 Bang Energy and 2 coffees every day. So I'm not one to talk about you know, some of these things, but you know, you do what you can. I don't drink alcohol and I don't do drugs. Okay, I think I can live on 800 grams of caffeine. Okay. People have been doing crack for years and they're still alive. I think I'll be okay. And I know it's bad, you know, but like I haven't broken the habit. I don't smoke either. So, you know, we all have our vices. For me, it's Bang energy drinks, man. I fucking love Bang energy drinks. How much caffeine does Bang have? I don't know, like 300 or 400? I don't know. Nasha's winning? What is he playing? What is that? What is this? A fucking game for ants? Is he playing Memento? I think he's playing Memento. That little Karibo looks like Memento. Are they both playing Memento? I think they are. That's so funny. Yes, I used to work night shift. I used to work 12-hour overnights. So I worked 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. And that was rough. That was rough. It was mostly rough because when you get out at 7 a.m., like, for some reason, there's still fucking school buses around. So you would go through, like, all these fucking school zones as a fucking zombie. Oh, that was the worst part of working overnights. But yeah, I used to work 3 12s, 7 p to 7 a at the hospital. Actually, I really liked it. So now I'm on a much more normal sleep schedule. Like, I wake up at like 10 a.m. Sometimes 9:30 if we're pushing it, if I do say so myself. I used to hate second shift. Second shift was like, I would rather work nights. Second shift was a hell on earth that I never wanted to be in. I fucking hated second. Just give me third or give me death. Average you take is 420 mg of caffeine a day, and I'm still alive. Saddest part of WCS is how much of a tumor Malice is in Yu-Gi-Oh! And allowing it full power. Yeah. Well, it's funny because, so they share the card pool, right? So everyone gets a Malice deck. Everyone gets a Ryziel deck, and then you have to pick another deck after that. Yay! You know, it's just like, I don't know. I have. I just don't
But you are in main phase.
I don't like Master Duel because it's a money grab, you know? It's like, and it's a shame because I would spend money if I was having fun. I don't want to play the newest best deck. I would rather pay like $30 a month to play Unchained and it be decent. Like, can you just make my deck decent and I'll pay you money? Like, I don't want to play Meliss, fucking little animal children girls. Ew. I want to play the cool fucking dog deck with the hot dude in it with his tits out. Like, why can't you let me do that? Instead, I gotta play the deck I like and get shit on by your newest best deck because you want money out of those players. And it's like, I would give you money too if the game was just fun. But it's not like you have there is nothing in Yu-Gi-Oh! For pet deck enjoyers. And I feel like that's the biggest part of their game. We love pet decks. Let us play what we want and it be competitive. Like, it's stupid. And you know they only do it for money. And yet, and here we go. Mute the stream if you don't want to hear me pop off about this for the 50th time. Marvel Rivals, the best game to ever come out and be developed in existence, makes quadruple billion dollars more than this shitty fucking game. And I could play whatever character I want in that game for fucking free. Free. The whole game's fucking free, and they still make 100 times more than this game, trying to rip money out of your hands every fucking month. So fuck you, Master Duel. You know how much money I spend on Marvel Rivals? I'm embarrassed to fucking tell you. I spend hundreds of dollars in Marvel Rivals a month, and everything is free. You know what? So I'll give you an example of how much money I spend in Marvel Rivals. Scarlet Witch, a character I do not fucking play, alright? Scarlet Witch, they came out with a legendary Chinese dragon skin for her. Beautiful dress, alright? Gorgeous. Her hair looks like fire. Her dress has these puffy sleeves. And when you ultimate for an extra amount of money that only I can see, by the way, a dragon flies around you as you're channeling your ultimate. That shit was probably like $35, $40. I don't know. I don't look at prices when I buy stuff in that game. Now, yesterday, they came out with another skin for Scarlet Witch. That's like a Phoenix Void space fucking skin. And I bought that too. I have 2 skins for a character I don't even fucking play because it looks so cool. Who's winning? Someone's winning. I think this is it. What did I say? Kaiba Corp Bling was gonna win because they didn't have the power of Hyperion's cock and balls in their face like poor fucking Luca. Wait, did Luca win? Oh fuck, Luca won. He won from the power of Hyperion's cock and balls. It was the Shadow Realm team that couldn't win. Wait, who won? They lost, right? They're just hugging out of sorrow? No, they won! They're too happy to have lost. The other team lost because they couldn't fucking see. It was too dark. Yes, the WCS is finally over and we can get a ban list. And mark my words, the ban list will solve nothing. I call it. What deck did they lose? Lose? I can't talk. I think the final was Memento versus Memento. I'm sure they used Melissa and Ryziel as well. Damn, they gave him the mic uncensored like that? Just fucking scream. Scream penis as loud as you can. Do it. Do it.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel champions. You're walking in the footsteps of Snipe Hunters and Team 7. And now
Yeah,
Ragnarok
my head
will
is
go
just
down
like
history
in all
books
sorts of places.
as world champions. How does it feel?
Does it say what country? Bro, what did he say? I said scream penis as loud as you can. That was close enough.
Now, obviously, you guys are so happy to be here. You are
We should have watched the AI
Are there people you would like to
commentary.
shout out,
That shit was
say thank
funny
you
as
to?
fuck
This is your
yesterday. Oh
moment.
my god.
Who would you like to say thank you
I'm
to?
out of touch with Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't worry, so am I.
Joy, Ryan, all the boys. It's incredible to be up here
Can't
with my
fucking hear this
teammates.
shit.
They are friends, first of all. They are my teammates. They are beautiful human beings. And thank you for Konami for allowing this. Like, it's so good. Like, it actually feels insane, man.
Look, the translator is so not amused. Treasure's like, God damn it, I have to say all that.
Anyone you'd like to thank or shout out as well?
So what Nesh said, like we mostly prepared with Tribacorp and some of our friends like
Wow,
Ryan,
collusion.
Synnthara.
Open collusion.
People would like to shout out mostly.
私もチャイバコープの方や他のライアンさんや他のお友達にも感謝を伝えたいと思います。
Just like my teammates, I want to thank our finals opponents for a great match. I want to thank Shaiba Corp in general, Ryan, Jesse, Emre, Quantal, all of them for being great help to our testing. And I also want to thank my family.
Yeah, if they don't give each other a little kiss for winning, I'm gonna be really upset.
チームメイトや友達、チャイバコープの皆さん、ライアンさん、ジェシー
And absolutely no one thanking their mother. Disgusting.
Jesse Cotton and my mentor Ryan Hugh and Christian Urena. That guy is the GOAT. Thank you, Christian.
I like how everyone is like just like a friend group of 10 people.
Come and raise your trophy one more time. Give it up for your world champions, Ragnarok!
Don't break it, don't break it, don't break it. What was that tournament where they held up the trophy and the shit like broke in half? That shit was funny. Yeah, no one's inviting their moms. It's really... You want to get some pussy? I'll tell you right now. Invite the girl you like to the World Championship. And just give her whatever fucking decks you want. You want some mad puss? Invite the girl you like to Worlds with you. Do you ever know how to play ping pong? Okay, I'm gonna tell you, like, Dkayed and I discovered ping pong, and we thought it was fucking lit. I'm not good at it, though. I have really bad hand-eye coordination.
Local time here in France to make sure you can tune in for a whole day of Top Cut and finals for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game and also OCG. Thank you very much for joining us today. Congratulations to all of our champions, and we will see you guys tomorrow morning.
Oh, you know how I said... You know how I said they don't want to haul the computers out and put them on the stage like that? I actually think, now that I'm seeing all the people on stage at once, I actually think the stage is just too fucking small. Look how small the stage is. That shit is tiny. I've been to anime convention panels that are bigger than this. Alright, the Has-Been Hotel Q&A at the convention I went to 2 months ago was probably triple the fucking size of this. And that was at the Orange County Convention Center in Orlando. Wow. What a riveting... What a great tournament. Where they just... I actually think... Bro, I actually think that they have 2 separate rooms. And they put the TCG players in the bigger room. I have to look real quick and confirm. Yeah, Dkayd's good at ping pong. Like, I'm bad at it. And I like tennis, but like I'm afraid of playing tennis because I want to get like I have like a complex about like getting hit in the face with the ball. Yeah, that shit's over. I just wanna confirm my conspiracy theory real quick. Damn, they couldn't even spare Billy Break for the fucking commentary for the digital game. Pathetic.
Yeah,
going to conclude it with the TCG. You know, the over-the-field dueling across opponent on the main stage. Spectators.
Wait, are they done so I can't see the stage now? Fucking assholes.
I mean, I can't wait right now just to find out who's going to be there.
Exactly, yeah, come on.
Ness and his friend kissed and they cut the feed? What the fuck? That's very homophobic, Konami.
I mean, yeah, it seems like...
What's wrong with a little cheek kiss to the homies? If you don't cheek kiss your homies, are you even friends?
Judges calling all of them, you know, in the room to then make an official announcement for them as well. And
I think it's a fucking VoD since they're just gonna talk about nothing for fucking...
You know, their career and their...
Adam Malice trap from his...
Okay, so you see this? Wherever the fuck they are right now, that guy looks like he's having the time of his life. Wherever they are right now is totally separate from the other stage. And I'm just convinced that there wasn't enough space. Their stage was too small, PP.
Play what's tried and true.
Okay. Worlds review. This shit was so ass. Not the players. The players are there as slaves. Konami, this was the lowest production value. It's just the fact that like prior years were better. That's my comparison. Like you did it better. And now we can tell that you cut the budget like so fucking hilariously bad. Like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. Yeah, this is terrible. Like, this is absolute ass. You make the players play in those little tiny boxes. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, compare Pokemon to Yu-Gi-Oh! Compare Teppen to Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, Teppen is a dead game with like 300 concurrent players, and I think they put more effort into their worlds than this. This is just like high-key fucking pathetic. I'm like embarrassed to even see this shit. This is my first time watching a Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament. Well, I'm sorry, your first time was ass. Your first time was cock and ball torture. And I am gonna just go out there and say it. I am a firm believer that in Konami's eyes, Master Duel is a big disappointment and not what they expected it to be. I fully, truly believe in my heart and soul that Konami thought Master Duel was going to be better than this for them. And when I say be better, I mean generate more revenue and more players and more interest. Just fucking stupid of them, to be honest, because they never came out with that classic mode that they teased at the start, you know? I don't know if they cut that idea completely or if they thought that they weren't going to spend any money on it or they don't want to have a team balancing it, which I don't even think you need balance. Like, you don't even need to change it ever. Just call it classic and leave the rules the same forever. I just... Listen, you are trying to get people to do calculus, all right? You're saying, hey, come do calculus. Some of the greatest inventions and discoveries ever were done by using calculus. And you read at a 3rd grade level, and you're like, wow, I have no idea how to do calculus, how to look at calculus, how to watch other people doing calculus. None of this makes any sense. And instead of Konami being like, don't worry, we're going to start you off with fucking multiplication and you're going to learn and it's going to be fun, they're like, well then fuck you, bro. Get the fuck out. You know how many card game streamers there are that play things like Magic and Hearthstone and fucking Marvel shit? I mean, Marvel Snap. And they go, yeah, I play a lot of other card games, but I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't touch Yu-Gi-Oh! I can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Do you not think that that's a problem? Like, the only reason I can play Yu-Gi-Oh! As a middle-aged woman is because I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! since I was 12. Like, I was indoctrinated into Yu-Gi-Oh! And when Master Duel first came out, I hadn't played in like 8 years. I learned how to play again very fucking quick, super fast. And I got to the highest rank at the time. I forget what it was. It was all that was out at the time. Because I know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like, it's something you know and you never forget. But for people that don't play Yu-Gi-Oh!, you cannot fucking convince them that the game makes sense. And then you can't convince them that it's worth it to play. And for some reason, Konami just will not give these people anything else. They rather just watch the numbers go into the red from month to month to month to month. And if the fucking venue didn't show you that they're putting less time, effort, money, or fucks given into this event, then I don't know what will. That was a sad excuse for Worlds. Congratulations to all the players, though. I'm sorry you had to play in those little tiny prison boxes, devoid of air. Imagine if there's, like, no air conditioning. I read that Europe doesn't have air conditioning. Imagine they're just in there in these little hot boxes. It takes 4 to 8 hours to get someone to be good at Yu-Gi-Oh! I hard disagree. I think it takes 4 to 8 months. And I've said, so I know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh, right? I know all the rules. I can go look at a guide and see a combo string, and I could make the end field, and I could know when to use my hand traps, and I could know what my deck does, and I could know how many disruptions I'm supposed to end on. That's for my deck. The hardest part about playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not knowing what your deck does. It's about knowing what every other fucking deck in the game does. It is you playing a deck you've never seen before. You're playing against fucking Ice Barrier. And you're like, I have an Ash Blossom, but like, when the fuck do I use Ash Blossom? I don't know when they activate the one thing that makes their deck work. What is the one thing that makes their deck work? I guess I'll just let it go. Ice Barrier is not a good deck, right? And then 15 minutes later, they have something on the field that just deleted your entire fucking hand and told you can't draw anymore or some shit. And their monster says anything you do, you can't do it. And you're like, I guess I should have stopped that, but I don't know when I was supposed to stop that. Am I supposed to go out of my fucking way to know what Ice Barrier does? Nobody plays that shit. That's the real challenge of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! That's really what's hard in teaching somebody about Yu-Gi-Oh! You could teach someone what a deck does, but can you teach them what every other deck does? It takes a really long fucking time for a new player to know. A new player could read every card on their opponent's field and go, okay, I'm going to search my deck then. Play the card that searches for something in their deck, and the opponent says, you cannot search your deck. And you go, why? I read every fucking card on your field. You have 6 cards on the field, and I've read every single one of them. And not a single one of these cards says that I can't search my deck, you lying cunt. And then your opponent smirks, pushes up their glasses, smells some pussy on the side and goes, but did you check my graveyard? And then fans out their fucking graveyard, pulls out a card between 2 fingers, licks the edge of their card protector, and presents you with the card that says, if this card went to the graveyard on your turn, your opponent cannot search their deck on their turn. Also, punch your opponent in the balls. And then your balls are punched. And you couldn't play your card. And you just go, you know what? Fuck this game. This game's fucking stupid and ridiculous. I'm gonna go play something else. That's Yu-Gi-Oh! That's why it's super hard for new players to play Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just really fucking hard to teach them how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And because you prepared them in every way you could. You were like, here's what your deck does. You're going to spend 15 minutes building this field. It's going to be fucking great. You're going to have all the monsters you like on the field. It's so much fun. But did you teach them that there's some hidden card in their opponent's deck in 40 paragraphs of text that says they can't do what they want to do? That's fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! And that's specifically why I don't keep up with Yu-Gi-Oh! Because You could be just like, oh, just play Unchained. You know, it's not a good deck, but just play. And it's like, yeah, I go on the ladder, and I have that exact same experience. I go, ooh, my opponent's doing a lot of shit right now. What should I do? I have an Ash Blossom, and I don't know when to use it. I guess I'll use it now. Haha, you dumb cunt. If you use it on Ash Blossom, I just have another card that I could special summon from my hand and do the same thing. Stupid bitch. And I go, ah, fuck, I am a stupid bitch. And then this guy builds this fucking field that says cards cannot be destroyed. And that's the entire strategy of my deck. And I'm like, I've never even seen this deck before. This deck is not good. I am not playing against anything on the fucking tier list right now. So, you know, it's a forever learning experience, you know? It's a stressful, long learning experience. And when I play Marvel Rivals, guess what I do? The doors open and I shoot shit. And that's it. That's it. What does the new character do? Oh man, Blade came out. He's flying at me with a fucking sword. Well, it's pretty self-explanatory. He has a sword and he's trying to hit me. I will run away. Like, this is not like a 30-step you can't do something. Like, and then Blade has 6 abilities, pretty much. I'll learn what they do, and I will know to stay the fuck away from him when his health bar is glowing purple. Like, it's pretty self-explanatory, right? You don't need an 8-hour class on 8 million different things. So, you know, Dkayed has a video. I think this video, objectively, has done more harm to Yu-Gi-Oh! As a whole than anything ever. And if I am being 100% serious, where I think this video Dkayed made has done irreparable damage to Yu-Gi-Oh! The brand and their reputation. And that is his video that says, I got first turn killed by a single spell card. Don't believe me? It has over, I think, 2 million views. The highest viewed video on his channel by far. Go read the comments. Read the comments. There are new comments on that video every day, you guys. Every day. Every single day. There are new people commenting on that video. The video is 3 years old. And their comments are, wow, I knew this game was shit. Wow, I'm so glad I don't fucking play this game. Wow, what a stupid fucking game that nobody should play. Wow, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is fucking horrible. That is every fucking comment on that video. Just go to his channel and click most popular. Sort by most popular. This video is 3 years old, and I could check that there were comments on it fucking yesterday. Yesterday, dude. I truly believe that video has done more damage to Yu-Gi-Oh! As a whole than anything else in the fucking world. But is that his fault? Or is that Yu-Gi-Oh!'s fault? All he did was show people it. But if I was Konami, I would message us and I would offer us money to take that video down. I would offer money. I'd be like, listen, how much money did the video make? We'll double it. Please take it down. You're making our game look like fucking shit. Pull it up on stream. Okay. I'm trying, but Verso, my kitten, now that he's dry and not covered in piss, is laying on my mouse pad. So I will try to type very fucking carefully.
Oh, mama, love.
Oh, mama. Okay, you go to videos, and then you go to popular. And it is 2.1 million views. Hello? Why can't I change this? Okay, whatever. What's funny about this video is that we made this thumbnail on stream. And Dkayed was like, how do we clickbait with like a face? And I was like, make a face, like I was like, open your mouth and do the soy face. And he did it. And I was like, no, like put your hands on your head and like, and like you're screaming. And he was like, okay. And we did this on stream for this video in particular.
Let's play some Master Duel.
This video is 4 minutes long. It is not even a live game. This is a replay. it's very easy to know it's a replay. But he is live reacting to this replay.
A really good hand. Our fields. Now.
And like, you know, long story short, it's 4 minutes long. He loses. Like, he's at 11, blah, blah, blah. He hasn't gotten to have a turn yet. No turn. He never got to have a turn. He didn't get to see most replayed. There you go. So, we did not get to play a single turn. No turn happened.
Slash draw. Discard 1 card, send the top card of your deck to the graveyard equal to the number of cards you control, then draw 1 card and show it if it was a slash draw instead of
there you go, he lost. After, this is a replay. Think about how long this game was live. This was probably like over 10 minutes of just sitting there and losing and not being able to play. And if you could be like, oh, this deck isn't good, no one plays this. The fact that this is possible has just upset people, like, so much. So much. Look at this. How do I sort by newest? 1 hour ago. 1 hour ago. 3 hours ago. Another 5-minute video showing why Magic the Gathering is a superior card game. 3 hours ago. We convinced someone that likes Magic the Gathering to not play this game. Just today, this guy thought he would look up some Yu-Gi-Oh content. Maybe he'll try the game. And he said, fuck no, I'm not playing that game. I'm just going to play Magic. 0% fun. Yu-Gi-Oh has lost all of its appeals 1 day ago. Thanks for reminding me why to never try this cursed game ever again 5 days ago. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Sucks. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Just a week ago, okay? This game is honestly so bad, I don't know why people keep playing it 9 days ago. This is a 3-year-old video. 3 years old. And a week ago, we convinced someone to never play this game. Ever. This is why I stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh! What is going on with you? Yu-Gi-Oh! Is stupid. This makes me not even want to try this game 2 weeks ago. Like, isn't that crazy? Is that not fucking crazy? Yeah, I want $3 million. I'll take this video down. Because the amount of people that will not play this game. Like, just quit the game, bro. It's pointless 3 weeks ago. Like, this video gets comments every day. The Magic the Gathering streamer because of this combo? Yeah. So it's like, no dark mode. This is Firefox. I don't configure my Firefox. I can't look at my actual browser on stream because there's a lot of gay porn on it, and apparently you can't show that on Twitch or something. I don't know. So this is Firefox. So it's just like, I don't know why you guys still play this. It's so trash now. Like, what do you want? Like, okay, like, the popular comments. Oh my god. Okay, let's look at the popular comments. You won't get to play. I paid for the whole deck. I'm gonna use the whole deck. Let's play some Master Duel. I took that personally. He's skipping his next draw phase, so we're good. This hand is insane. It stops anything. El Mayo. You were playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Your opponent was playing Solitaire. Yeah, these are funny. Although the game is shit is like underneath these. Yeah, Shakespearean theater. Yeah, so it's just like, you know, it's just not, it's not a good space. And I don't know. It's like, You know, a lot of people, a lot of uneducated people, like me, I'm not educated in business. So I'm not actually going to claim to know definitively certain things in business. But I truly feel that the game already exists, and you have a large subsection of people saying, the turns are too long and I don't get to play my deck. I miss when we could go back and forth. Why don't you just make the side mode? Just make the fucking side mode. Make the playground Yu-Gi-Oh! Classic mode for the boomers and the people that don't want to do this. For the Hearthstone players, they can only play one card a turn. Do you think their tiny minds can fucking comprehend what just happened in this game? No, they're Hearthstone players. They like rolling dice and putting one card on the field at a time. Come on. Just make something for them. Why don't you want to do that? It seems objectively like you would increase the player base a lot. Like, am I crazy? Am I not? Yeah, Magic the Gathering players, they can only play like maybe 2 cards on the field at the most. And they like turning shit sideways. You don't turn shit sideways in this game anymore. Nothing goes to defense position. What are the Magic players supposed to do? You can't fucking turn things sideways. So I just don't understand. You know, it's just like, why don't they let people do it? Why don't you let them play the way they want to play? Because it's not just boomer players. It's Hearthstone players, you know? It's other card game players. Marvel Snap players can also only play 1 card a turn, and they can only really count to like 20. So how do you expect them to play this? And as a company, you want the widest net of players that you could possibly get. So why can't you just make a little side mode for Playground Yu-Gi-Oh? It would increase the player number. You could release the special shiny pot of greeds and shit, like just you could release the alternative art for a lot of these cards. Make new art. You could get money out of them. I know making money is the main thing here that the business is focused on. You can make money off of these players. When I played Yu-Gi-Oh, and I still own this, by the way, when I quit Yu-Gi-Oh, I sold everything. You know what I kept? You know what I kept when I sold all of my cards? Dkayd's cards too? I kept my Dark World deck because it was all ultimate rared. I had ultimate rare fucking everything, man. You know how long that took me to get? Ultimate rares, the best kind of rarity. Those ghost rares look like someone cum all over your fucking cards. But ultimate rare, they're like 3D and textured. Oh, I kept that. I still own that to this day. Just make rarities that people want to have their fucking Thunder King Ryo Sparkle Extra. Like, you can do it. They'll spend the money. Those type of boomer players love collecting shit. They'll royal rare out their whole collection. You guys are monetizing the game in the most unhealthy and terrible way that kills games, and that's continuous power creep. In the worst way possible, too. Yeah, the full length card art, like that would be cool too. They could do that too. You could really get money out of the old school players. And do you know how Marvel Snap makes money? They're also disgusting and scummy. But if you ever played Marvel Snap, this might be hard to understand. In Marvel Snap, you use some kind of points to upgrade your cards. And when you upgrade your cards, they gain a cosmetic effect to them. So you upgrade the card and the character in the card is now like 3D. You upgrade the card and it shines. Then when you upgrade it to a certain amount, a random cosmetic will happen to your card. It is random. They'll get a gold background, a rainbow background, a white background, a sparkly background. the character itself will get like a new effect. It will become black and white or silver or gold, or something will happen to it. Marvel Snap players call this a split. It's a split. The character gets an effect and the background gets an effect. Sometimes they'll call it like all gold splits, where the character is gold and the background is gold. Then you want your whole deck to be that, and it's random. So how are you going to get all gold cards where they're shiny gold? You have to level up the cards, spend money on the cards, shit like that. That is a massive part of Marvel Snap and a huge thing that people spend money on. And Konami just will not do that. They won't do it. You gotta wait years to get the cosmetic effects and Duel Links, and might I just say, the cosmetic effects and Duel Links look like shit. I'm sorry. The cum card effect, it looks horrible. The prismatics and Duel Links look horrible. They're little squares. They look terrible. I don't know if they've implemented any other cosmetics in Duel Links to make them look better than that, but yeah, it looks terrible. So I feel like Konami, they put their head in the sand and they don't look at anything else on how to improve or how to compete. While Marvel Rivals, the best game in the universe, looks at all the competition, takes the good things, shits on the bad things, and is continuously changing their game. I'm a huge simp for Marvel Rivals, I'm sorry. But there's a reason why. There's a reason why I simp for that game, and that is the reason. They care about what the community says, they listen to everybody, and they're doing their best. And they're constantly adding things, and the whole game is free. So I will simp till the day I die. You can get different color frames and stuff in Duel Links. I'm so glad they added that after the game is already dead. That was a huge dub. Huge fucking dub, Konami. Have I tried the new PoE League? It looks sick. I have not, and I don't think I'm going to. Nothing against PoE, but I historically don't like seasons in a game. You know, I don't like replaying the same, like, thing. Like in an RPG, I don't like seasons. I don't like my character getting wiped. I don't like starting again from level 1. It just has never really appealed to me. So, I had not planned on it. I'm really burnt out about that kind of thing. And yet I'll play ranked in Marvel Rivals for 80 hours a day for some reason. I don't know. It's just different for me. I don't know. It's something about my talent tree getting wiped, my gear. It's something about trying to get the same gear I already had. That, like, upsets me about it. But I like Path of Exile as a whole. And Dkayed was playing it, so. What do I think about the half symbiote, half phoenix skin of Winter Soldier? I think it looks great, and I hate the beak. If his mask was just cut off and it didn't have that hook beak, I think it would be an amazing skin. I like the hair the most. I don't know how you could give him that beak when, like, Hawkeye exists. It just doesn't seem right. So I'm not a fan of that. But I like everything else about the skin. Time to go to D-World and pray to the holy... Oh, what, Disney? You want Disney to buy out Konami? That would never happen. Foreign company. So that reminds me of something I learned not too long ago. Apparently, you guys know Power Rangers, right? My God, I was a huge Power Ranger fan when I was a kid. I wore my pink Power Ranger costume around the house for years. Must have smelled terrible. I told my mother to call me Kimberly because I was the pink Power Ranger in my head. And somewhere along the lines, that's how much I love fucking Power Rangers. Somewhere along the line, as I was growing up and didn't care that much about Power Rangers was sold to someone else. So someone else bought the Power Ranger IP or the company or whatever, and they owned it for quite a while. And whatever they did, and I think this was Power Rangers in America, because I know Power Rangers is a Japanese thing. I think this was like American Power Rangers. I don't fucking know. It's very complicated with Power Rangers. But anyways, someone bought the IP, and whatever they did over that time made it worthless. Like, it was ass. Whatever they did made the value of Power Rangers drop to the fucking ground. They fucked it. I don't know what they did. I wasn't paying attention. But then, after they fucked it, so funny. The guy they bought Power Rangers from for a fuck ton of money rolled up and he was like, hey, yeah, you guys bought Power Rangers. You're not doing so hot. I'll buy it back from you. And he bought that shit back for pennies. Like, greatest scam ever. And then he got a hold of Power Rangers again and ran it like he used to. And then Power Rangers became a highly grossing IP again. So it could just show you how mismanagement and not respecting a product can fuck it. Namely, that's what happened to Disney and Marvel and Star Wars and everything after they fucked that shit up. You could take a something so successful and just not know how to run it and make it so shitty. And, you know, Konami didn't sell their shit to anyone, but they sure as fuck don't know what they're doing with their own IP, because Yu-Gi-Oh! Should be such a more popular franchise than it is. It's, all I see over the past, like, 5 years of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is cutting costs. Slashing costs, cutting costs, getting rid of their animation team, to getting the buddy fight animators to make their new anime, to getting rid of... Are they still running that anime? Now they're doing their own in-house studio, and they're doing, like, 3-minute YouTube videos. Like, oh my god, I know everybody, like, jerks off to these lore YouTube videos, but they're like a few minutes long. Like, that's their excuse for not giving you a good anime. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players will just eat shit and be okay with it. I've never seen something like that before. They will literally, you can pop a squat and take a diarrhea in a Yu-Gi-Oh! Player's mouth and they will thank you for it. It's so weird. But I understand, like, if you really love something and this is all you're getting, like, you kind of just have to deal with it. Like this is like how I was with, like, the Dexter series. Like, now there's a new Dexter series out, and as any Dexter fan, I need to go and be abused. Like, all right, here I am pulling up to get shit in my mouth. Like, all right, guys, you took a beautiful book and turned it into the worst show I've ever seen. But here I am because I love it. So let me just get down on the ground. I'll open my mouth and you could take that fat diarrhea in my mouth that you've been doing for years. And I know it's going to happen and I'm here anyways. Yay. Like, I understand. I totally understand, you guys. I'm not knocking you for taking the diarrhea. I take plenty of diarrhea myself, so it is what it is, you know. Sometimes all of us have to take a fat diarrhea in our mouth. It's just sad. I'm sorry. Sorry they're giving you the diarrhea. But yeah. That is how I feel about Yu-Gi-Oh! And yeah, I have personally thank you guys for joining me for Yu-Gi-Oh! Today. I really appreciate it. I have not seen a lot of you in a really long time. And I will never expect you to watch something that you're not into. You know, I feel like we all have a spiritual connection to Yu-Gi-Oh! Even if we're not actively playing it. So this was not planned to come and meet up with everybody like this. I pretty much just play Marvel Rivals now. And it's because I don't stream for money and I don't stream for viewers. I mean, I stream for viewers, but I don't stream with the specific goal of increasing my view count, if that makes sense. So I pretty much have just been streaming what I enjoy, and what I enjoy right now is Marvel Rivals. I love that fucking game, and I'm obsessed with it. So I just sit here and play Marvel Rivals by myself, so I turn the stream on. But I'll tell you something else I'm very much looking forward to that's coming out in October. I fucking forgot what it was called. Oh, I have to something nightmare something. Okay, Duet. There's a game coming out in October called Duet Night Abyss. And I'm done with gacha games. I'm totally done with them. I don't want to ever play another one ever again. This game, I think, was in beta to be a gacha game. And then they said, no, fuck it. We're going to have no gacha at all. Not for characters, not for weapons, not for anything. There's no gacha in the game anymore. Everything is free. And they're going to sell cosmetics and I think battle passes. Which I'm okay with battle passes. I'm a firm believer in battle passes, so okay. The combat looks insane. Like, I guess I could show it. Duet Night Abyss gameplay. I don't want anyone talking, please. I just want raw. Don't fucking speak to me. That's like the slowest character I've ever seen. Look at this, like, furry guy. Bruh, what the fuck? Like, that's what I'm into. I'm into super fast combat like this. Let me show you, like, one of the girls. Here you go. Here's a child for you. That's like Attack on Titan type of movement. So yeah. This game. It looks very cool and I am into games like this. I'm just not into them because they're all pay to win shitfests. Like, I'm not into a game where the challenge is spend more money and there's less of a challenge. Like, that doesn't make sense. I like to get good at games. Like, I like to get good. I don't like to pay more money to be better. So, that's kind of how I feel about games. But, you know, I would not have looked at this game at all if I didn't see that there's no gacha in it. And they say, you know, no paying for power or whatever. But I will preface by the fact that Lost Ark also said that. And Lost Ark became a pay-to-win shitfest. So I am not trying to hype this game up in any way. I don't believe anyone anymore. I believe nothing. Everyone lies to you. Your whole life is a fucking lie, okay? So I believe nothing. But this game comes out at the end of October, and there is no harm in downloading it. So I will download this game and see if I like it. And there is a chance, you know, maybe if you guys are interested. It looks like there's Pokemon in this game. She's got a unicorn. Very cute. And, like, the scenery looks very Wuthering Waves. Like, this game looks exactly like Wuthering Waves. And, you know, I stopped playing Wuthering Waves because it literally was just spend more money and you'll do more damage. And it's like, that's not what I want. You know, I liked playing Expedition 33 when making builds and getting good at timing was how you beat the game. I wouldn't have played Expedition 33 if it just said give us $400 and you'll beat the whole game easy. That doesn't make sense to me. So, yeah, you know, we'll see. I don't know if I'll play this game or not, or if it will become a big deal or not. But other than that, yeah, I play Marvel Rivals because I love Marvel Rivals. And, you know, if you guys stop by during the streams, I appreciate it. I try to be funny. You know, I know not everybody plays Marvel Rivals. So I try to, you know, make some jokes. And I'm very toxic, so that's kind of funny too. And hang out and talk about stuff. And that's pretty much what the stream is. Now, look at this Bayonetta heel coming down from the sky type shit. Did you see that? Or was I hallucinating? Did a high heel slam down from the sky? That's very Bayonetta. I like it. So my stream has just turned into like hang out if you want to hang out type of stream. I'm not chasing. I don't chase any kind of trends or anything like that. We're just streaming for fun over here. So if you want to hang out and have fun with me, I appreciate it. As for if you're here for information about Dkayd's stream, I don't think he is going to stream today, but I don't know. But I don't think so. He will probably just record the commentary for the tournament on his own and upload it. I haven't spoken to him yet, but he won't be waking up for at least 3 more hours. So he tried last night. Konami said, fuck you. So that's where he's at. And then the Meta Weekly is as planned on Sunday. So if you want to show up on Sunday for the Meta Weekly, we will have the normal stream. Wow, booba. And everything else. So that's that. Yeah, he will probably be recording the finals commentary off stream today. So that video might be up on YouTube by the end of today. If you wanna see his commentary, you'll see it. I don't know if he said he was gonna stream today. He might. I don't know. But yes or no, I don't know. And then I will stream tomorrow, and it will probably be an exclusive Marvel Rivals stream, because that's all I give a shit about. So, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I had no plan to stream what I was streaming, so thank you for coming and hanging out. I haven't seen a lot of you in a very long time, so I was very, very, very happy to see you guys. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the bits and for the subs today. You guys are the best. I'm going to log off since it's almost 1 o'clock. Get some food. Wait for Dkayed to wake up and see what his plan is. Love you guys so much. Join me tomorrow if you want to join me on stream. Bye. Have a good day.